Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hippo Cup 8, one of the final matches of the group stage, but we still have a couple more to go. We are here currently with Retirement Home versus S East VORBEI. An interesting match, to say the least, Cheese. Why don't you introduce us to these two teams?
Yep, we have a Retirement Home versus S East VORBEI. That's the best I'm gonna pronounce it there. We have Retirement Home coming off 0-10 right now. They haven't won a singular map out of their last two matches, so we'll see what happens here. But they are going against the, I guess, quote-unquote, lowest seed in the tournament. They are seed 32, but we didn't have like an actual qualifier, so it's based off average rank. So I guess we'll see what happens. I guess to go over the teammates here, we have Retirement Home. Led by Dio there. I'm sure we all know Dio from casting. And he's going to be supported by Shadooz, 40, Porcelain Doll, Naigo, Doomsday, Chiv, Bailey, and Kamikaze. Essentially, if you staff in tournaments, you've probably seen these people around. From SS VORBEI, their Captain Kicho, supported by 120 Cell, Anroy's, Jonas Bonus, Naiko, Pandowo, Shiox, Wuck, and Singster. And honestly, the only person that I've seen from that roster is Shiox, who typically plays OWC for Germany.
Yeah, I think so. This one, I think Retirement Home, now someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly sure Retirement Home are mathematically eliminated. Even if they sweep here, it'll only give them 5 points, which is already less than both Maxwin and SE VORBEI. So I think they're out regardless of the outcome of this one. There is a lot on the line for S East VORBEI, though. I believe they need 3 points in this match to place second in the group and qualify for the next stage. So they've got a lot riding on them. Thankfully, it's a good opponent for them. Retirement Home is yet to win a map, so we'll see if they can get there first here today.
Even if they don't sweep, like you said, they only gotta get 3 points to with a win, so they don't have to sweep them. They just gotta get 3 points and win.
No, they don't need to win, I don't think. I think a win will get them through. If they lose, 3 points will get them through. If they lose 5-2, I'm not sure what the third tiebreaker is. Like, the only way they don't get second is if they lose 5-1 or 5-0. So I think their odds are pretty good of getting through.
Yeah. Luckily, the deity is looking after them and set this matchup for them to go through the second stage potentially.
Yep. Fremont 2 banned. Very sad. Fremont 2 is a banger.
Honestly, with like these kind of groups of players here, it's honestly kind of hard to tell who's like strong on what or who's weak at what. And especially when we have a pool here that is not like any other pool that we typically see in other tournaments. So it's really kind of hard to gauge what skill sets these teams are strong or weak on.
Yeah, I know at the very least Shadooz is quite good on some of the raiding maps, so I think the Fremont 2 is a smart ban. We'll see if they want to ban out one of those other low AR maps, something like the No Mod 5. I feel like Shadooz could be quite good on. They are basing their bans off of the rest's favorite color. This is a new one, but I like it. This is some new ban strategy. Blue. And you know what's blue, Cheese? No mods. Which means we're getting a no mod ban.
I was gonna say blue is the team color S East VORBEI, so I don't know if we got some bias here.
Oh.
In the staff here.
Wait a minute. Hippo Cup's getting unbadged today. Hard Rock 3 is gonna be the ban instead. They're gonna get rid of Evening Star.
Oh, why, Dia? Why? They banned what we holding forward. What?
That is the DT3, and I mean this is criminal.
That is absolutely atrocious. I think this is the first time it gets banned, right?
I think so.
I'm just guessing,
Actually,
but
I mean, we have had like an entire group stage with like 60 matches or something, so it's probably been banned at least a few times. Is my guess.
yeah. But I mean, for that map to get banned, that's not right.
It isn't. But what is right is that we're getting a DT1 pick, and this is going to be the farm map, of course. It's pretty much exactly what you expect from a DT1. Nothing special about it, I'd say. Theo
Okay,
currently holding
DT3
down
was
the
banned
fort.
5 times.
Ah, there you go.
There's 60. It's in prison.
Yep. I think 120 cell is on the other team. Yeah, there you go. Yep. It's like we've got Dio, Doomsday, and Shadoos for now for retirement home. We'll see who the last member is. Wak is also on S East VORBEI. I'm fairly sure.
Okay, Doomsday Walk, that's on the other team, no?
Yeah, basically, if it's an easily recognizable staff member, it's
Yeah.
on retirement home. If it's not an easily recognizable staff member, it's on S East VORBEI.
For sure, that's
Easy way to tell the teams.
Dude, this is DT1. I think this is just aim, right?
Yeah, just straight up like your standard, very standard kind of farm DT pick. There's nothing special about it. It is quite short though, so there is that. It is AR 10.3 as well, but nothing crazy. We'll see if these players are up to speed on their AR 10.3 GT aim. Here we go into the first map.
Yeah, the only person that I've ever seen play out of this 8-player roster is Dio. I think Dio can play this, I think.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be Dio Vorti taking hit-ins along with Wook and 120 Cell.
In case for any of those joining in, every map except for free mod, 2 players exactly have to take hit-in.
Yeah, and so there is no hidden pool. Instead, there are more no-mons, more DTs. We've already got some early misses coming out from both teams. It is actually the edge over to retirement home, but as I said, it's a 3-way miss, and S East VORBEI have held on to their combos. Jonas is on a solid recovery, as is Wuk, and all of a sudden, it's 700,000 points difference. And as a reminder, this is score V1, so on some of the trickier maps, we can absolutely see one player with a big combo completely carry. It also means that accuracy is pretty much a non-factor. Dio is finding chain misses here on this DT1. 120 Cell has traded it back, thankfully, so that's going to slow the bleeding a little bit. But keep in mind, because it is score V1, there are going to be some crazy score differences. Jonas is now trading with Shadoos, and it's still an FC and a big supporting combo for S East VORBEI, whereas it's just Sporty and Doomsday trying to keep up from the retirement home.
I've seen multiple breaks come out of Dio. There is some recovery on Dharma. We've got Doomsday and Bordy with the big combos. Dio find misses, and there goes Doomsday, the big supporting combo there. And Onrose and Luck still have their combos, and they're going to be carrying the team here. And yeah, it's a 4 mil difference. I will say on Score V1, it's there goes Enroy's. But Bordy, I don't know if Bordy's going to be enough. It's matched by Luck, and a little bit more supporting combo from IST VORBEI, so I don't think it's really going to go anywhere regardless if Bordy holds throughout here or not, and yeah, we're just right on a map here.
Yeah, needed to see the miss from Wuk if they wanted to make the comeback. It was a good play from Vorty, but outside of Vorty, the scores were just not there so much. Meanwhile, East VORBEI had 2 players put up some very good scores on the map. So that's going to be S East VORBEI winning the first map, and they are now 2 points away from qualifying to the final stage here. They don't actually need the win, although it would be nice for them. They can't get first, and 3 points will get them second.
Yeah, you said VORBEI only needs 2 more points and pretty much flushed up going into bracket stages here.
Yep. Retirement home with every map. They continue to secure last place in the group. You know, they're locking it down. They're making sure it's extra secure. It's a safe house.
Yeah, they make sure no one
That
takes
fourth
last
spot in
place
the
from
group.
them.
Exactly.
Right.
We got no mod 5 though. This is a pick I was expecting. It's gonna be identity, and this is going to be your no mod. Sorry, not no mod. It is no mod, but it is AR8 CS5. I believe it is a kind of aim control heavy pick. Has a bit of aim, a bit of tapping. A good mix of everything, but it is especially heavy on the reading. And I think this is a great one for players like Doomsday and Shadows. And I think a player like Shadows could absolutely carry a pick like no mod 5. We could see Retirement Home get their first point. Maybe.
For sure.
There's a
for sure.
chance.
It's also a KT G-Ster map, so I think that should sound the alarms on what the second map is. Also, probably gonna get those stack patterns, tricky, hard to read patterns, even with no mod. Kind of what KT G-Ster is known for the most part. But gonna see Chiv come in here. Dio's gonna be staying along for the ride. I imagine it's gonna be Shadows and Doomsday of all people probably go hit in on this one.
I think it's almost certain. I can't see anyone else taking to hidden. Now I wonder if for Shadows, if Shadows can FC on no mod, I feel like you just make someone tank the hidden, even if they get no score, let Shadows, you know, pop off on no mod and just try and FC and solo carry with the massive score v1 multipliers. But yeah, it is. And actually, that's going to be the case. Shadows on the no mod. I really like this from Retirement Home. Meanwhile, Nico and Kichu do join, and it is going to be the other 2 members of East VORBEI on the hidden. So keep an eye on these hidden players. And this is not a super long map, but it gets pretty difficult pretty quickly. And I think you're going to want to keep an eye on the no mod players for both teams who are going to have a significantly easier time on this one.
Oh, well, there goes Dio with the chain miss. He was actually doing pretty good before that, though, so I didn't know Dio could potentially read ARA on the hidden, but...
No, Dio, I think, is just tanking the hidden so that Shadows can no mod and put up a good score, which is, it's commendable. Dio is going to struggle on this one, but I think it's way more important to get Shadows on a really big combo than just have another, like, mediocre no mod score, right? And it's already playing a part because Shadows is one of the few FCs left in this lobby. Unfortunately, East VORBEI have 3 FCs, and Shadows trying to fend off those 3 big combos. It's going to take a few breaks in order for Shadows to carry this one, but actually good recoveries on Dio, Doomsday, and Shiv. Now there's a break from 120 Cell, going to make things a little closer. Stinkster trading with Dio. That's going to be a great trade for Retirement Home. And it is now 2 FCs to 1, but Retirement Home do have the supporting combo. We'll see if they can hit these cross-screen jumps, and it looks like everybody hitting them so far. Retirement Home on the back foot, but they are not out of it as long as Shadows holds. Doomsday now has a really nice combo on the hidden. A 120 Cell finds the miss, but that's going to be pretty inconsequential as it is close, but time is quickly running out, and unless we see a complete meltdown from Pichu and Nico in the end, it is going to go to East VORBEI, despite the best efforts of Shadows with the FC, and Shiv putting up a good score as well.
You know, I'm kind of surprised not to see here Shiox actually in here for East VORBEI. He's kind of known for kind of doing those gimmicker style maps.
Yeah, but not gonna matter in the end as
No.
they do get their point. And we're counting down. SC Sporbay, they need one more point to qualify to the final stage, and it feels like we're marching in that direction as it is their pick up next.
Yeah, that was a break point, wasn't it? Yep. And Issa VORBEI not only needs one more point to secure their second seed spot out of the groups stage, into bracket stage.
Yep, we'll see what they want to opt into. I think they have a lot of pick options available. I would love to see the GT6, not because it's necessarily a good pick for them, just because it's a fun map that I want to see played. Realistically, I could see them go. I think they want to pick the harder maps in the pool, right? They just want to abuse skill cap as much as possible, which is not necessarily easy. A lot of the pool is, between 5.5 and 6 stars, so there isn't like anything that's crazy high skill cap, but I think that's the general idea as we get DT4, perfect area complete, and this DT4 is going to be a TV size aim map. It's 57 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, it's if that's TV size in the name, you already know it's gonna be super short here. If you see
they're
TV
speed
size,
running
it's gonna be a map also.
Pretty much, yeah. Speed running to 3 points to qualify. After that, they can forfeit and go home.
Yep, essentially they can throw the rest of the match.
Yeah.
After this.
That would be quite the match.
After this, they can pick all the fun maps and not all the I'm trying to win type maps.
Exactly. And I have a feeling this will pick their best maps. I'm not sure if they've actually done the math for the groups. They probably just think they need a win. It's also possible I've done my math wrong, but I'm 95% confident. All right, cheese. And we will take 95%.
Yeah, 95%. That means only the rest of the 5%. Not gonna be picked, right? So 95% is pretty good odds. Yes, DOC has done the math. The math major has done the math.
Yeah, retirement home has some difficult math to do. You need a PhD to add up all those victories.
You could count it on 0 hands, actually.
There you go. Incredible. A number I can actually count to. Now we're good friends with all the retirement home players, so we can make fun of them a little bit. Give them a hard time.
I don't have much room to say though. I have American education, U.S. education.
That's unlucky. But yeah, I just want to make it clear we're not just bullying random players out here. Not this weekend. We'll save that for next weekend. Well, here we go. 57 seconds for SE VORBEI to qualify to the next stage. Jonas finds an early miss. Theo trades it right back. That's going to be a wash, but on a map like this, every single miss matters because the map is just so insanely short. Oh, there is one burst in the map, and that's the only burst in the whole map.
And yeah, they're pretty much a full team out from retirement home. Wuck and 120 still have the only FCs on the board. It's a very short map. I think it has around 500 combo, but in the last third of the map, in 120, Wuck still hold the FCs. And there is recovery on the side of retirement at home, but you gotta have to see Wuck. Oh, there's 120 cell. Oh, there goes Wuck. Hold on. This score should start to move over here. It's a million score difference. Oh, there goes Doomsday. That might slow it down just a little. Oh, and that scoreboard isn't moving whatsoever. Guess there just wasn't enough map left.
Yeah, that map is very short. It really is. There's just no time. It's a solid score from Shadows. I think another FC, and it's just oh no, not an FC from Shadows. Don't mind me. Did find a slider break earlier, but regardless, that is going to be S East VORBEI qualified to the final stage. And so now we've got a relaxing match of hopefully some fun maps. Waiting for GT6, No Mud 6, you know, all the fun ones.
Yep, East of Vorbay can pretty much fool around
GT3,
from this point.
we're gonna get DT3,
I think it says
right,
Fremont 3,
cheese. Fremont 3.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's one of the shorter maps, so less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, actually, a lot of the maps in this pool are quite short. This Fremont 3 is just 210 BPM streams, so stream-focused map. And I believe it's one hidden, one hard rock. You can, actually, I think it's just 2 mods. So you could have 2 hiddens, you could have 2 hard rocks, you could have a hidden and a hard rock. You could, well, actually, you can't throw a flashlight in there, I don't think, but you should be able to. You know,
Or you could go 4 hard rocks or 4 hiddens.
you could. That would be bold. I don't think we're going to see 4 hard rocks or 4 hiddens. We could see 4 hidden hard rocks.
That'd be something else, yeah.
It would be. Could we see an easy? Is that allowed in this tournament?
I gotta take a look,
no idea.
actually.
Yeah, nobody ever plays easy, so I didn't bother checking whether easy was allowed because nobody plays it anyways. Looks like we've got Kamikaze in for the first time. Otherwise, roster is going to stay pretty much the same. I guess it's going to be Anrise or Kamikaze. We shall see.
Yeah, I think Shiok's just not here for this match. He's not showing up once. Well, I would think he would show up.
Did we get confirmation on the easy? Let me take a look.
Let me see. Yep, no easy.
This is so sad.
Yeah. I thought it explicitly prohibits it, but doesn't mention it, so...
Yeah, which usually means it is not allowed because if it was... Oh, it also means it's just a 0.5 multiplier, which makes it completely unplayable.
For sure.
But it looks like a double hard rock for Retirement Home, double hidden for S East VORBEI. So 2 different strategies here. We'll see whether the hiddens or the hard rocks win out. Of course, you have your no mod players, so they're going to have a bit of an easier time on this one, and they're likely going to be putting up the biggest scores. But I think this one is quite reasonable on both mods. It really just does come down to comfort. You know, it's very readable on hard rock, and of course circles are a bit smaller, a little bit harder to act, but there's no crazy aim control or spacing that you have to worry about. And similarly on the hidden, there's no crazy reading or anything. It's just pretty standard 210 BPM streams. It is the first miss from Jonas and Walk as well, so 4 SCs to none. She's Retirement Home are well on their way to their first point in this tournament. They just need to hold on a little bit longer. Honestly, this map is not crazy difficult, and they're already at the halfway point. Double the score of SE so far. This is one of the first long streams. There goes Jonas again. 40 Doomsday finding misses. Now it's 2 FCs to 2, but Retirement Home have a 3 million buffer. Anroys finds the drop, and actually it's all FCs gone. Retirement Home, they could do it right here, Cheese. I believe there's hope.
History is in the making. Retirement Home finally gets their first point out of, what, 13 maps, 14 maps now?
This is their 14th map.
This is absolute cinema right here. No one thought it was possible, but they prove us wrong.
There you go. Nobody beats Retirement Home 14 times in a row and gets away with it.
Yeah, I don't think they have the comeback combo to actually turn this over. And yeah, there's just not enough map left for 6 million turnaround here. Jadu's actually gonna Hard Rock FC it. All right.
I mean, Shadows has been popping off this match. A really good performance from Kamikaze as well, and gotta be proud of them. They managed a point. This is, I mean, to be clear, this is like not a serious team in any way. I don't think any of them have practiced much at all. There were no when this team was formed, there was no plans to go anywhere in this tournament. In fact, or a fun fact, originally, um, Shiba and I were invited to the team, and Shiba and I are both like 60 and like 80K in terms of ranking. Obviously, we weren't high enough ranked to play, but it goes to show this is not a team that's trying to win. So it's hard to fault them. But I'm happy they got a point for themselves.
You're on their team in spirit, you and Shiva.
There
So.
you go. Yeah, imagine me and Shiva playing this map. We'd be, oof, yeah, we'd be getting a good like 100K on every single map, which is, yeah, score v 100K, to be honest.
Saves, you know, group stage though is pretty accessible for the 80 and 60Ks, I think.
It is actually. It is definitely on the harder side, but it is playable. Definitely not seeable though for most of your 60 to 80K players, but you could get some decent scores on some of the easier maps in the pool. Like, I don't know, if you're playing like no mod on the free mod 1, free mod 2, it's actually quite reasonable. Regardless, it's SD VORBEI with the next pick.
Now, what do they pick next? They're gonna just stick. I think aim's pretty much been the name of the game here. So if they're still serious after getting the third point, they get no mod 1. But no, it's gonna be no mod 6 actually. Yodore Shirazu.
This one is a banger, and it is your swing map. It is kind of very snappy alt patterns, and with it being swing, it is a little bit rhythmic as well. Always tends to be the case with these swing maps, but ultimately it's a banger, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah, I'd say for playing this, just gotta kind of just follow the rhythm here, follow the swing rhythm. I think it should be good.
Yep. It's also 2 minutes and 13 seconds, so we'll be out of here in no time. This is going to be the fastest match so far.
I'm sure there's been multiple 5-0s. So
that is
quite,
true. They're
not quite the fastest. And one of the teams has 2 5-0s, so.
Oh. Very impressive.
Alright, seeing Doomsday and 40 Kicho and Stinkster in here, so on the other players. I imagine just comes in once again. He's kind of almost been perma-lobbied.
Yeah, I think Shadow's Dio are perma-lobbied. Stinkster as well. Kishu and Nico have looked solid. Just waiting for one more. I think we have a couple options for Isto VORBEI. I could see them bringing in, if I can find their team. Yeah, I could see them bringing in just 120 cell. Shiv is in for retirement home. They could bring in Jonas as well, I think. Okay, this is 120 cell, makes a lot of sense. And into the note mod 6 we go. Could retirement home get their second point?
Any
believers?
Wild.
It would be. That would be a moment to remember, truly.
I will get a frame and post it for them if they get to second point.
I'm holding you to that, cheese.
for the first point, to get t-shirts.
Oh. That says, we got 1 point in Hippo Cup.
Alright.
In bold on the front.
And then they get the AARP membership. Oh wait, you're Canadian. AARP is like an old person's like membership to stuff.
Ah, I see. Just a membership to general old person things.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing in particular. I see. Okay, why not? Yeah, sure. I can't say we have anything like that in Canada that I know of, but you know, retirement home are looking good to start. We've got Shiv and Doomsday carrying the hit-ins, but No misses on either team so far. We're not really into the tricky part yet. This is where the map starts to pick up, and we already get a quick miss from Doomsday, Vorty, Stinkster, and Make that actually misses from everybody except for Nico and Shadoos. And if we see a miss from Nico again, Shadoos could solo carry this one, and the same goes both ways, right? If Shadoos misses, Nico could absolutely carry this one, so keep your eyes on those two players. And with score v1, honestly, if everybody else keeps chain missing, then every other score is going to be pretty irrelevant, assuming one of these two misses. The alternative is if they both have C, it will come down to those supporting combos, and right now those favor S East VORBEI, but not by much, as we've got half of the map to go and one more tricky section coming up here.
Very important for Shadoos and Naka to hold the combos here. Well, either one of them drops is kind of just spelled disaster for their team. Luckily, they had the recovering combo to kind of pick up the weight there, but it's going to be Tuesday, the first one to break in a while, so that's going to put them at a pretty disadvantage. But there are trades from 120, Stinkster, and Chiv, I think it's still... Oh, and there goes 40. So it's still, Naka versus Shadoos, but SF VORBEI already has a 1 million score lead, so they're going to hold on to that score lead here along with the combo advantage. And yeah, I think it's too late at this point. I don't think there's enough turnaround time here. And there goes Shadoos to seal the deal.
That is so unfortunate. I think there's no, it probably wouldn't have been enough. I think they both missed on the exact same section. Shadoos and Nico with very impressive scores, and ultimately SC's VORBEI with just slightly better support. That was actually an incredibly close one, and I think even the FC from Shadoos wouldn't have been quite enough. Certainly would have been close, but now SC's VORBEI are on match point, retirement home, have at least one more pick, and they have one last chance to get themselves a second point in this tournament.
So much on the line for retirement home gets a second point. This is their point, right? Yeah, it's next pick from retirement home.
Yep.
I don't know what to go here. I think they should just go DT6 because it's a good song, but just me.
We'd go for the D6. I think we've yet to see any of the Hard Rock maps. I mean, there's so much left open, right? We're only 5 maps in, and at this point, they could pick pretty much anything.
At this point, they have nothing else to lose, to be quite honest.
That's very true.
Oh, it's a good number on one, actually. I think this is just aim.
Yeah, this is just, it is just an aim consistency pick. 3 minutes, 35 seconds. And yeah, why not the Nomad one to close it out? This is at 5.86 stars. A Nomad one should be very easy for most of these players, and I think we're going to see some very high scores from the majority of them. And it's going to come down to probably 1 or 2 misses. Like, this is one of the easier maps in the pool, especially for players of this rank range, right? Yeah, it's not even a 6-star Nomad one.
To be honest, for the most part, it looks like IST VORBEI's been winning on the aim, so I think they're just going to go for the coin flip factory here and see if they can just come out victorious on this one.
Yep, I like it. Coin flip the Nomad one. Best chance at getting another point on the board. Hidden flashlight would be very entertaining, but I'm fairly sure that it's not allowed. It should be, but those are the rules. Go petition T1G to allow flashlight and easy.
If someone's actually able to play flashlight, that'd be like a huge multiplier. What, that adds like 0.5%, right? 1.5%.
Yeah,
plus hidden, so. 1.7%, almost doubling your max score.
Well, it's score v1 too. It's just 1.12, isn't it? Or is it different for multiplayer? I'm not sure.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I did math maps wrong. It's, yeah,
Yeah.
1.05, yeah.
Yeah, like we definitely would see flashlights on a couple maps if it was allowed. Like, you know, your like anti-mod maps in the early stages would get some easies and some flashlights, but regardless, this is not one of those maps, as we are just getting the standard 2 players on each team with Aiden. There could be more. This is the kind of map you could very easily take a comfort hit on if you wanted to.
Seeing Panda in here for the first time. I think it's their first time. I don't think I've seen them before this map.
Nope, first time this match. Good luck, have funs. In the chat, here we go into the No Mod 1, potentially the final map of this match, but let's see if Retirement Home can get a second point in this tournament and, you know, make a big comeback, win themselves the match. That would be a timeline.
For someone in Aston chat, this is not the last match. We'll have one more match at 18 UTC and maybe 22 UTC. Just maybe, though. I think we have to find a streamer for that because it's Super Bowl Sunday and all the streamers are NA or US.
Yeah, a slight correction. This is the 18 UTC match. The next match there is a match at 19. So it's 19 and 22 we have matches.
Yes.
And yes. Yeah, being Super Bowl Sunday, hard to find anyone to stream that 20 UTC match, but the one and only Cheese will be doing the 19 UTC match. And back to this map, we've got a miss from Panda, a miss from Doomsday, and otherwise very, very early misses from Shadows and VORBEI, but they are not going to matter at all. It's like only 20 combo behind. This one's going to stay pretty even.
I saw someone pointed out 120 sells keybinds.
Yeah, they're definitely unique.
Was the mouse and keyboard? Is that what it is?
It might be. I'm actually not 100% sure.
Either way, it's a little bit of a lead here for IST VORBEI. Looks like 120, Kicho, Singster on the FCs. Also got 40 issues to kind of match 2 of those. And actually, with the break from Panda, though, they're actually going to put Retirement Home with the combo advantage. But there goes Dio, but I still think they have the better supporting combo. And there goes Stingster. Now it's FCs on 40 and Shadows. They kind of take the score away here. And you can see that score bar start to move very quickly to the side of Retirement Home. We still got a third of the map left, so this second point for Retirement Home isn't guaranteed yet, especially on score V1, where the score is absolutely volatile. But 40 Shadows hold, it's just going to be a solid point for them.
Yeah, and I mean, it's looking good, but they do need to hold on to their combos. It is still close, and there is still combo on Kichu, so if we do see misses from 40 and Shadows, Kichu could bring this one right back in an instant. But honestly, the end of this map is nothing too crazy based on what we've seen so far, and based on the comfort level on previous Ki sections, I think Shoes and VORBEI can look pretty good. But here we go into the last Ki. Both players hitting the square. It's all on these 3 big combos. There goes VORBEI, but it's not going to be enough for SE's VORBEI. They need the miss from Shadows as well. The score is going back over, but it is much too slow. That miss from Stingster is not going to help, and I think Shadows is going to close this one out with yet another FC and affirmed. And Cheese, we have a second point. Oh wait, there's still more match. Shadows could still miss. Hold on a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well, I mean,
it looks good though. It should be a second point for Retirement Home.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. The spinner to finish it off there. Retirement Home gets their second point on the board. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Absolutely taken away here, actually. And Dio actually got a pretty good accuracy here. Only 8/100ths with 4 misses. I think, yeah, you got
Yeah,
the smallest amount of 100s in the whole lobby, actually.
yeah. Actually, yeah, you might looks to be the case, and that is a second point. Gotta frame it now. Put it on your wall. And SC Sportbay do have the next pick, so I think it's going to be tough for Retirement Home to find another point, but they've got 2. They could make it 3.
Could they, yeah.
They could make it 4. They could even
Say,
make it 5.
they're able to get 2 points. Surely that means they can get 2 more. That's how the maps work, right?
Exactly. It's all uphill from here. Retirement Home may never lose again.
I wonder if this puts any pressure on SC VORBEI, seeing that they gave up 2 points to Retirement Home, team that yet to get a single point until today, or until right now. It's gonna be DT6 finally. We get to see Honeyberry. Posted that wrong. Blackberry Honey, not Honeyberry.
Yeah. This one is an interesting one. It is just a slider aim map. So back into the aim, but very different aim compared to what we've seen so far in this match.
Very short map also. Not too long. Only a minute 46 before DT. After DT, I think that takes it down to just a minute.
Yeah, I believe so. And yeah, it is 1 minute and 9 seconds. So this one is going to be over in an instant.
I think with Scorpion 1 on short maps like these is that you're heavily cap your score with any miss, honestly.
You do, yeah. It's a tricky map though. It's one that you'd expect to see generally quite a few misses on.
Players are slowly get in here. We're starting to fall in here. We got Shadoo's 40, Doomsday. You see Dio in here. And guys, before Doomsday on the hidden, Shadoo's 40. Take the Nomad to try to get the FC. Oh, actually got Kamikaze instead.
Yeah, just waiting on the last player for SC VORBEI.
127 once again. Kind of been one of those carry players, honestly, for SC VORBEI.
Yeah, has had some very good scores in this match. See if they can do it again.
Alright. Golf's in the chat here. See what happens after his DT6. Are we going to see SC VORBEI victorious here, or does Retirement Home do the impossible?
Remains to be seen. And we will have our answer.
I think T1G would be surprised to see the score line, to be honest.
Possibly. And, in 1 minute and 9 seconds, we will have our answer. Hiddens on Doomsday and Nico as well. And here we go. This one is AR 10.3. So with the sliders, it actually feels insanely quick. And it is so easy to slider break already. You see 3 misses. Those trades are going to favor SC VORBEI as they hold on to 3 FCs. Now, this is a slightly easier section, but after this easier section, it does pick right back up again. And I imagine we're going to see quite a few more misses on this upcoming section here. 120 and 40 final trade as do Doomsday and Jonas. But there is still two big combos on Retirement Home, and there they go. They both drop off. Meanwhile, Nico and Anra is still holding. Nico does miss, but the problem is there's no combo whatsoever on Retirement Home to bring the score lead back. And with Anra still holding, I think this will be the end for Retirement Home. We're nearly at the end of the map now. There's only about 15 seconds to go, and Anra is looking very good, still holding this full combo. And Retirement Home return to retirement as they secure their 2 points and exit the tournament. Congratulations to SC's VORBEI on qualifying for the final stage. Very well played to them.
Yep. Retirement home. It was nice knowing y'all. I'm sure the 2 points wasn't really expected there, but congrats for doing the impossible.
Yeah. And with that, we have got 2 matches to go in this group stage. We have got Fort versus Meowing Simulator. That is your 19 UTC match. That one is going to be a big one. Meowing Simulator have a chance to make it out of groups, but I believe they do need a win against the currently undefeated Gort to escape the group stage. That is going to be an important one. Then at 22 UTC, we have I'm Diamond 1 up against Carlos and 8. And that match is also quite important for the groups. I believe both teams still have a chance to make it out. I'm Diamond 1 would have to win by a big enough margin, whereas just a win will secure the final stage for Carlos and 8. So that's it for now. We'll be back at 19 UTC with your next match. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, Cheese, so much for the stream. Yaze for the ref, and I've been iFlame. You guys take care.
Alrighty, and with it only being 15 minutes, I'm just going to leave the stream up here, and we'll see y'all in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.